Alrighty, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. Today I wanted to talk about something a little bit different and kind of call myself out a little bit, I guess. So for a little bit of context before we get into the actual post, I feel like I am usually pretty aware of how people are going to react to certain things that will be put out on the internet, especially by myself. You know, I usually try and stay pretty connected with how will people perceive this thing. Okay. And I genuinely, and like this might be me tuning my own horn. I'm not trying to make it seem like that, but I feel like I usually do a pretty good job. I'm usually not like really surprised when people are way different, like feel way differently than I do, or at least not even they feel differently than I do, but when I am not like there, it's very rare where I am really caught off guard by how people react to something, whether I think they would agree with me or not. That's a better way to put it. But this thing that I'm going to talk about is one of those times where I was completely and utterly caught off guard, and it really, really surprised me. So what am I talking about? So this was a post that I made on Instagram about a week ago, and it is in response to an ad. I want to make that very clear. This is a clothing ad, a gym clothing ad that I saw on Facebook, and I screen recorded it because I personally thought it was pretty bizarre, the ad, right? And so I'm just going to go ahead and play this this Instagram reel, and then I'll share my thoughts on it. So this is an ad for some clothing company that popped up. It's like anime clothing. Why do these women look so like uncomfortable and almost like I don't know what's going on. Like if you're in this ad, please reach out to me. Are you okay? Like, why do you look so absolutely uncomfortable filming this? I need to know. That was the ad, right? And so for more context, this ad had like music playing under it that was like upbeat. And it was clearly like a hype ad, like commercial for this clothing. And again, I want to make it very clear that in this video, I didn't say anything about like the women need to smile more, they need to do anything like that, right? I tried to make it very clear this is a strange advertisement, right? And so the best way that I can put this is that I would think that this is weird. Like people, the main thing is they look uninterested in being in the video, right? So even if they were filming in an alley and I saw how like uncomfortable or just not interested if they were a man or a woman, whatever, right? If I saw that they looked clearly uncomfortable, I'd be like, that's a weird ad. Why would you use that to sell your clothing? Well, as you could probably tell by the way that I'm acting right now, there were quite a few people that were like genuinely upset, and I can't find the comments anymore. Some of them seem to have been deleted, but some people were like genuinely saying that I was like telling these women to smile more and like that maybe they're uncomfortable in the gym. And again, like I want to make it clear, if you are uncomfortable in the gym, like that's completely fine. Like I have literally no issue with that. Even if you want to film yourself in the gym and you're still uncomfortable, that's fine. And I don't like the thing that so many people were freaking out, like I was like trying to cancel this company or anything like that. I didn't do it. There was a reason that I didn't show the actual company because I'm not trying to bring them any hate. I just thought it was funny. And so like for me, I thought it was very clear that if you are going to be making an ad for a product, you would want that. Like maybe this is the whole reason, right? It's to get people to be like, what the heck is going on here? And maybe talk about it. That could be a genius marketing ploy, right? But I just thought that it was very, very funny that, you know, these people, it didn't look like they wanted to be in the ad at all. And I was like talking to my girlfriend. I was like, I don't know. It seems like maybe the boyfriend is like owns this, like it's probably some sort of like drop shipping company, because all of these t-shirts and hoodies, I've seen so many different ads of the same exact t-shirt and hoodie from different companies, right? And so I don't really know exactly what's going on. Me and my girlfriend were like, yeah, it seems like someone said like they're working out against their will. Like it just looks like they don't really want to be there and they're doing it because someone asked them to. That's just what I saw. And again, I thought that was funny. But a lot of the comments that were negative, I had some people, and this was really interesting. I had some people leave comments like tagging Joey Swoll and being like, Joey Swoll, you need to see this, right? This is one of the comments right here. And it said, from a few seconds of watching women work out, nope, doesn't make me uncomfortable. There's so much going on in any person's life that I will never know about. I have no interest in judging these women based on their expressions. And I was just like, when I saw that, I was like, where does this, I wasn't judging the women. I felt like I wasn't, right? So I left a comment and said, people are taking this way too seriously. If you're making an ad for gym clothing, the people in the ad shouldn't look terrified of what they are doing. It looks silly. But that said, it's not a huge deal. It just looks funny, right? And they went on to, I think they might have deleted it, but they actually went on to say, oh yeah, right here. Thanks for your response. I will admit I didn't listen to the whole story. I didn't know they were doing an ad. You were critiquing the ad, not the women. And so that was nice. Like someone that seemed to, maybe take back what they had initially said. But there was a good amount of comments. I can't see them now. Where these people were like genuinely upset and like tagging Joey Swoll and being like, you really shouldn't talk about women in a gym. And I feel like that's an interesting kind of thing, right? Because I feel like we've gotten to the point with like so many people are afraid of saying anything about anyone that might be at the gym. And I think that like for the most part, it's a good thing, right? Like we shouldn't be out here making fun of people that are going to the gym that might be uncomfortable. And I think that having the more accountability and like calling people out and making them feel like jerks for doing that is a good thing. I don't have a problem with that. But I do feel like sometimes it's almost gone too far, because I felt, and again, you let me know in the comment section down below, please. I felt like I wasn't commenting on the women, the fact that they were comfortable in the gym or not. I wasn't commenting on the form that they had or if it was good or not. Like that literally was not the point. It just so happened that they were in a gym, right? If this ad existed literally anywhere else, I feel like, and this is my opinion and maybe I'm wrong, I could have made this similar type of video and there probably wouldn't have been anyone that really would have said anything. But it seems like when we're talking about the gym in particular, it's like it's become so guarded that if you mention anything that looks a little funny at the gym at all, like people will freak out on you and make you feel like you are telling these people that, like you get it together, like people that aren't comfortable in the gym shouldn't be there. I would never, ever say that, right? Like for me, I think everyone belongs in a gym, and if you're in there putting in the work, regardless of if your form's perfect or not, regardless if you're jacked or not, if it's your first time or if it's your 1,000th time, right? I literally don't care. That's not what this was about. It wasn't about people being in the gym. It was about an ad that I felt was just kind of weird. That literally is that simple. And like I said, I was genuinely so surprised at the way that people took it. And some of the comments that I can't seem to find, but were like so mad at me. This was one of them right here. It says, I'm confused. And I got kind of pissed off, if I'm going to be honest. So this is the comment right here, and it says, I'm confused. Do you think they should, apparently they meant to say smile, because I was very confused at first. So do you think they should smile? This is a weird criticism. Why does her expression bother you so much? You need to make a video criticizing her. And I was genuinely like, what are you even, that was when I was talking about the smoke. And then they said, smile, not smoke. I've watched your videos and you don't look happy and peppy. Weird thing to criticize a girl about her expression. And I was just like, again, I was pretty mad. I was like, Jesus Christ, this isn't about the woman in the video. It's an ad for gym clothing featuring people who clearly look disinterested. Again, it's fine if you don't have the great like form in a gym. But again, when you're in an ad for gym clothing, you would at least want to look like you are actually want to be in this ad. That's how I felt, right? So disinterested in being filled. So yes, when you are in an ad promoting a product, I would assume you would look interested in the ad and not like you are being held hostage. And then again, the comment was like, making fun of how women look isn't cool. It's weird. It bothered you so much that you had to make a video post making fun of them. Whether you should smile more, maybe you should smile more. It helps when things bother you. And I was just like, I didn't even know what to say to them. So I just said, oh, okay, whatever you say. Like, because it just felt like this person was not trying to listen to anything that I was saying. It was like, because it was a woman in a gym and I'm a man, I am wrong every single time. And again, I have literally nothing wrong. Nothing, no issues with the women in this ad. I genuinely, in the video, said, like, if you're in it, I just want to know the story. Like, what is the story behind this? I just am curious. So again, if you are a person in this ad, please let me know, because it's just, interesting to me. I have nothing against you. I want to make that very clear. But please let me know, what do you think in the comment section down below? Am I a huge jerk? If I am, I'm really sorry, and I will 100% delete this video if most people are like, wow, I can't believe you did that. I just don't feel like it had anything to do with the women in the video. I know it was kind of a random thing to share, but it was just something that happened recently, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to share this because I am genuinely curious what other people think. So let me know. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.